Welcome to Sumerians. So as you can see from the image right here, we're going to be building ourselves a little bit of a kingdom, an early human civilization kingdom. The Sumerians were famous for building ziggurats and being one of the earliest civilizations. And since it's been so long and we're still waiting on the Kingdoms and Castles update, I think it's high time that we start ourselves a new kingdom. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to get to choose where we place our kingdom, right? Where are we going to start? Now, we've got these three different regions, right? We've got Ninurta, Gilgamesh, and then we have Enki. Now, Gilgamesh, or Gilgabro for you civilization players, is one of the most famous Sumerians, although, you know, the Epic of Gilgamesh. But I'm thinking we want to go for, basically, this is considered easy because it has high fertility and you're going to want to be able to produce as much food as possible. So I'm actually thinking that we're going to go with, this looks like it has some real high farming areas. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. So we're going to go here in Enki and we're going to start off. All right, so here's an overview. Now, this is the really high fertile farming area, and I'm not entirely sure if we're gonna be able to get across rivers just yet. So this is definitely gonna be where I'm gonna focus most of my farming efforts. So I'm thinking we put our first little settlement here right on the edge of it all. And this is gonna be a warehouse. It's a warehouse, and we've got 40 people. Hello there, I am your leader. Now, how we start off is, well, these people are gonna need houses. So this is kind of interesting. There's almost two systems at play. There's the people and then there's the state, right? So our citizens here are going to need places to live and places to farm. Now you'll notice that these farms cannot be grown in this little green area. They have to be in the fertile regions, which is one of the reasons why I chose this. So this is a massive, massive area of fertility. We're going to put probably a nice little 9 there, a niner. And they're gonna need some houses, and I'm thinking I wanna put them outside of the fertile area. Also, we're gonna get into something kind of cool where I'm gonna be showing you how we're gonna be building walls, and then ziggurats and temples and all sorts of things. So we're gonna put the houses there, boom. I just drew myself a dirt path. And so now I know kind of where I want to put my houses. So now we've got houses, we've got citizen farms, and some citizen workshops too, and then maybe some market stalls because we're going to want that. So we could create a little market district, or at least one of the first ones. Let's go ahead and get, so I'll put some markets here. And then all of this stuff, all of these tabs, like check this out. Here we can build walls that are made of bricks, or we can make mud walls and mud gates. So I could put like a mud gate like right here, and then the wall system is very, very cool. So I guess just to show you, what I'm planning on doing is having a gate, and then check this out. I can like drag it however I want. It's very interesting in that regard. And so this would be the gate and presumably the north wall. And then I'm gonna wanna wall this off, and then we can just expand outwards because check this out. This is a guard post, and this is metallurgy, which makes copper weapons. Why do you need guard posts and weapons? Well, we might just be under siege at some point. But now it's time to create state fields because my currency is actually grain. That's how I buy stuff. And then there's other things like mud and bricks, which we're gonna need to use, and presumably copper. But one of the first things I need to do is create my own little farms here. Let's start it out. So we'll have it on 3x speed, and essentially what'll happen is the people will go and place their most immediate needs first, which is their own housing and their own workshops and a little bit of their market stalls. And then I've also got a little bit of this. I've got my small warehouse, which is going to be creating workers to produce the state run, or I guess my stuff. It's kind of interesting, but it's not as complicated as I'm making it sound. And that really is the key in all of this, isn't it? I'm very much looking forward to creating a ziggurat. And look at this. This is what we want to do ultimately. Now, where can I place this? Can I place it on this mound here? But there's 3 different types of temples. We've got a mud temple, then we've got a small temple, and then the ziggurat, right? And look at this. So a mud temple only costs 20 mud, and you can only have one of each of these 3 types. And they each cost like, so 20 mud, and then it scales up to 120 bricks. And then for a ziggurat, it's 2,000 bricks. Look at our little humble origins here. It's so cute. And then we've kind of got our reputation, the quality of life, and then the demand, and then the population. And then one of the things that I need to do is just make sure that we have enough food. But yeah, notice how nobody's building the mud walls because, hey, Hey mate, you ain't got any mud. And you're right, we don't have any mud. So let's rotate this building and put some donkeys near the entrance of where I'm gonna have. And then we're gonna want mud. Now mud, it looks like it can only be in the fertile area because look at this river system. I'm not entirely sure how you cross them just yet, because another very, very cool thing is you can build canals. Like, so say we wanted to build canals into the city, we could do that, but we'd want to also fortify that area. I assume we need the wells to give us water, right? Canals are for irrigation and increasing authority, but you need builders to build them. I think that means we could increase farmland into the interior, so I'm not entirely sure we need the canals just yet. Basically, I'm like, hey guys, have you heard of irrigation? I'm like, no, dude. Oh my god, that's so cool. Will you be my king? I'm like, yes. Yes, I will be your king because I can dig canals and wells and use shadoofs. And they're just like, oh my god, dude, you're my favorite person in the history of humankind, which is a concept that we're starting to get more aware of. But look at this. We've got clay pits, which make bricks, pottery workshop to make pottery, brewery, we've got fabrics, dyeing, and then metallurgy. So there's just all sorts of things. Granaries, warehouses, ports. Ooh, this is interesting. So port goes along the coast. Ooh, that looks like that fits. And then maybe that allows me to fish or start some trade, I think is the big part there. So how are we doing here? It's year 3, month 4 in our civilization, and you can see, you know, in early history things went slow. But I have to say that the building mechanics in this game it's very intuitive, very easy. And it's time to buy a donkey. So I got 120. Oh man, I'm in the red for wheat. Whoa! Hey guys, will you produce a little more food, please? That'd be great. So this is the state field of barley. Maybe I need more state fields. I can do that. Let's tuck them in nicely here. I grow my money. We don't really have currency other than food because of early civilization. That's just kind of how it went. So this is my inventory right here. Yes. All right. So it's time to begin the mud pit. Now I want to put the mud pit kind of around where the biggest wall sections are going to be. So I'm going to put it like right here, but I want to leave room for maybe a canal in front of that wall. I think that would be kind of cool. It could serve as a moat, right? You know, for our castle. So I don't know how. Oh wow, yeah, we're low again, but it's almost 12 months, and so I'm gonna pause time and check this out. So this is the life cycle, and you see this little blue and white. That is, so you start your harvesting seeding. You do that for a couple months, then you ended the harvest, and then it grows again. And so half the year you're growing, half the year you're harvesting. It's pretty cool. And we're almost to 12 months, so we should be upping our little number from red 32 to getting, oh, that one actually dropped to 0. And our population's 175 people. It's pretty significant. So this is clearly, oh, look, they're building the mud gate. The state has run out of grain to pay salaries. Oh my God. Okay, you never want to do that. A lot of people died or left the city. So that's what happens if you do it wrong. And see how I did that to show you guys, you know, what you shouldn't do? Because I totally didn't mean to do that. Oh my God. So, you know, we've got, on the one hand, half the population either died or fled, but on the other hand, we're making that money grains. You know what I mean? Money doesn't grow on trees, but it does grow on barley. And then I'll make another warehouse. We'll put it like right there, so we can put a little path in between it. The mud gates and walls have stopped because, you know, the whole civil unrest / civil war. But we do have a gate, so, you know, really that's all that matters, right? What would be the best job to have in ancient society? I don't know. Wall builder. Yeah, I draw things on paper. I mean, what is paper? You mean papyrus? So this is the fun part for me, is just like expanding this wall here. I want a gate here. And then, like in the fancier part of town, when we have a better understanding, it's probably gonna go over here. I'm gonna have like the fancy walls. Yeah, because we have to maintain that. Our reputation is low. There's still 0 people jobless. 23 available jobs. We need to up our reputation to bring these people in. Maybe it is time to build some bricks. A granary. It needs 60 bricks. Whoa, no way, we can build statues? of the bull man and a lion, and those cost bricks as well. And their beautification and increase my authority. Guard post increases my authority. Maybe that would keep them from... Oh, you know what would be good is a mud temple. That's actually the first thing we should do. It's a unique building and it increases authority. We'll have it here, right near the markets, I guess. But man, I mean, you can definitely see how much room we have to expand here. Like, this is the footprint of our early empire, of our early kingdom here. So what is it that my people need? They're not full-on farms, housing, workshops, or market stalls. Oh, look at the harvest, man. That's only 10 people. We can actually have it up to 20, and they can service this entire area. And it can store up to what? 300, I think it was. Whoa. Never mind. That's quite big. We got flax and grain. And so yeah, I think flax is still considered one. Wow, 1,500. Okay. Can I, let's up our reputation. Buy another donkey? We're buying another donkey. And you can sell your donkeys, so actually, like, if things get desperate, you can do that. Well, what's this? What is that? That looks like a house collapsed. Needs to upgrade. Mud wall. Okay, so once we fortify this area with mud walls, then we can upgrade it. Now, I'm not entirely sure what happens when a house collapses. I think since they're all made out of mud, they can only survive a certain amount of time. I mean, honestly, a mud house surviving 10 years, or rather lasting 10 years, I think is pretty good. But then again, I'm no Sumerian. So in order to build this, a small temple, I need to have an entirely enclosed brick area. I want to put my mud temple outside. I don't know why, but I think that's what I need to do. In the farm area to bless our farming, Mr. Mud Temple or Mrs. Mud Temple or whoever you are. We love you all the same, and we want you to give us mud, okay? I want to build another transporter area and over here and make it just for mud and brick. So when we get to that, everything else is built. That should be done soon. And we're at 3x speed. Okay, we're having this built. We got 4 people going out. So this transporters, and I'm gonna buy a few donkeys there, but have them prioritize mud and bricks and resources. We'll finish the wall. We'll build a wall and the donkeys will pay for it. So there is 4 donkeys. Interesting. You know, you play and you learn, really. We'll finish our path out of this gate, and that is what it will look like. We could fit a few more houses in here, maybe another well. Like, there's our well. It's performing well enough. Oh, it requires brick. It's not performing at all. It doesn't exist. But look, the walls, they're going up. Oh my God, I love this game. This is cool. City building games, especially like ancient ones, are just, they're so fun and fascinating because, like, you know, SimCity, it's like, oh yeah, I've seen those buildings, but like, have you ever had to build things out of mud? maybe that's not the best sales pitch, but look at the ziggurat, okay? Look at that. That thing's cool. Yeah, and so to build a ziggurat, you need to put it within the wall. Now, I'm kind of thinking we might want to put it around a giant hill so it's even grander. That's the idea. We'll see if we can do that. And maybe it's time to start producing gardens within here. They must respect my authority. And you know what? You enter the castle, you're gonna see some gardens right there. Yeah, that's our first garden. Enter and like, wow, he's got donkeys and beautiful, vibrantly colored plants. Whoa. He's my king. He's my Gilga, bro. One of the things I think would be cool is if we put a canal separating this district from our next one. Why? I don't know. No real reason other than the fact that it would be cool. All right, wow. Our walls are really coming together now. Buying that really helped. And we still have 20. See that number was 28. It's been 23. Now it's dropping. Quality of life is low. And I think in order to do that, we need to get people back on bricks. We need mud transport. Look, oh, and they're moving. They're moving it. They're picking up the mud, bringing it to the bricks. Donkeys are the key to Sumerian civilization. All right, now, hey, we're producing bricks, and that should give me a well, which should increase the quality of life. That would be my guess. Let's see. Increases authority. Yep. So I'll probably want another well. Actually, we'll put it right near the temple. All right. Yay! We're providing water. Okay, so that's good. That should increase my quality of life, as it did. So now demand. I don't know what demand is. People want to live in the city. Oh, we want that to be green. Yeah, that's what we want. So water access was low. I should have clicked this ages ago. We'll get a third well. And I'm gonna put one like outside the city, maybe over here. Yeah, like right near the walls. There we go. So 3 wells. And we've got the gates. So now we could produce our second small temple. How many bricks am I going to be making? It's going to be kind of slow going. 28 available jobs still, but we're going to increase that demand. It's a careful balance in these city building games. Ooh, look at that. Getting all that money. And then they'll transport it into the warehouses. We might need a bigger warehouse soon. Or a granary. That's 60 bricks too. I'll put it out here. It has a capacity of 12,000. And they wouldn't have to go far, would they? So we want our path here. Demand is high. Arriving, 66 people are arriving to the city and we have available jobs. And I think we're gonna be able to keep up with housing, but we'll have to plan more in the future. So I'm thinking what we do is lay the groundwork for our first canal. But I think in order to do that, I do wanna figure out the trader because that would actually help. Port. And this is 120 bricks. So we'll put it there so we know where it's gonna be. And then we'll drag a canal up here. And we did it! Is this necessary? No, it's not necessary. But I want it anyway. Oh my god, they're actually starting to build it. And that'll actually help with irrigation. So I can put these shadoofs, which should help with water. So I could put one here and it could actually help water the city, I think. What's that? You need more donkeys? Okay, we can get more donkeys. Now I think I have 10 donkeys here for the 10 people. So if I were to up this, oh, available jobs are 0. How about that? Well, we did it anyway. And I can increase this. And let's get back to more state-run farms. Well, what have we done today? We've laid the foundations for our city. Like, look at this. From the bird's eye view, I'm pretty pleased with this. I'm happy with it. We could always expand the walls here, but I'm definitely planning on expanding this way and putting a ziggurat on that hill if possible. But we're walled off. We're building the canals here. Whoa. We've got traders now. Oh, there's a boat coming here. This is awesome. Are these called dhows? Is that what they were called? These little like reed-like boats with sails. So we've got basic trade with other kingdoms or other city-states, other people. And then there's our first boat. Hey, bud, what are you gonna do? Do you give me anything? Anyway, guys, this is Sumerians. Let me know if you guys want to see more. Pull the trigger on the like button if you did enjoy the video. This is our ancient world civilization. So thanks for watching. Is this our new kingdoms and castles type series while we wait for the update? You let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.